While everyone else built companies, Elon Musk asked a different question. Why are rockets so expensive? That single physics question ignited a revolution. Make humans multiplanetary. Transform global energy. Merge brains with AI. Most people call that science fiction. Elon Musk calls it the plan. Behind every SpaceX rocket and Tesla breakthrough lies a hidden system. A 20-step blueprint for building the future.
Elon doesn't start with a business plan, he starts with a physics-based question. For SpaceX, what is preventing humanity from becoming a multiplanetary species? The answer, the exorbitant cost of rockets. He dismantles the assumption that rockets must be expensive by analyzing raw material costs, and discovers they are a fraction of the price. This first principles thinking becomes the bedrock of every venture. He targets industries ripe for disruption, guided by a vision for humanity's future. Not just a profitable car company, but the inevitable global shift to sustainable energy. He asks, what will the world desperately need in 20 years? The answer isn't incremental improvement, but a fundamental rewrite. He defines a goal so audacious it seems impossible: make human life multiplanetary. SpaceX. Accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. Tesla. Create a symbiotic interface between brain and machine. Neuralink. This mission is magnetic, attracting talent, capital, and public imagination. With his PayPal fortune, he invests his own capital, $100 million into SpaceX, $70 million into Tesla, risking personal bankruptcy. This isn't just funding, it's a profound signal of commitment. It proves he is all in aligning his fate with the company's, which gives early teams and investors crucial confidence. He recruits not for resumes, but for exceptional problem-solving ability and relentless drive. At SpaceX, he sought out brilliant engineers who built things in their garages and top talent from academia and industry who were disillusioned with the status quo. He sells them on the mission, not the perks. When failures happen, and they do, violently, with the first 3 Falcon 1 rockets exploding, he is on the ground, in the debris field. He mandates teams trace every problem to its absolute root cause. No superficial fixes. This creates a culture of rigorous truth-seeking over blame avoidance. Frustrated by exorbitant supplier costs for rocket parts, SpaceX begins making almost everything in-house: engines, avionics, even flight software. This breaks the traditional aerospace model. It reduces costs dramatically, accelerates iteration cycles, and ensures quality control over the entire stack. At Tesla, he relentlessly questions every component's cost and necessity. He pushes for fewer parts, integrated assemblies, and simpler manufacturing processes. The goal isn't just to be cheaper, but to achieve a cost structure that makes the mission inevitable. The feedback loop of iteration. He embraces hardcore prototyping and testing. Build, break, learn, repeat, at a pace that terrifies incumbents. SpaceX iterates from Falcon 1 to Falcon 9 to the reusable Falcon 9 in a decade. Each failure is a data point, not a defeat. Elon realizes the ultimate product is often the factory itself. At Tesla, he becomes obsessed with the Alien Dreadnought, a fully automated, ultra-efficient manufacturing system. The Gigafactory isn't just a building, it's a product designed to build better products at a scale that defines a new industry standard. Products don't exist in isolation. Tesla's cars are powered by Tesla batteries, charged by Tesla solar roofs, via a Tesla energy ecosystem. This creates a seamless, high-margin, and defensible business model where each part amplifies the value of the others. He communicates the vision with the clarity of a science fiction author, making the future feel tangible and imminent. Announcements like the Tesla Semi or Starship are not just products. They are narrative events that reshape market perceptions, attract talent, and put competitors on the defensive. He uses platforms like Twitter, now X, to communicate directly, build a cult-like following, and create unprecedented transparency and volatility. This bypasses traditional media, controls the narrative, and creates a direct, unvarnished connection with customers and the public. He sets goals that seem physically impossible, designing a new rocket part in a week, building a car prototype in months. While often missed, these stretch goals compress timelines, shatter bureaucratic inertia, and force teams to find shortcuts that would take years under normal schedules. A Tesla car isn't finished at sale, it improves via over-the-air software updates. This transforms the business model from a one-time transaction to an ongoing relationship, increasing the product's value over time and creating recurring revenue streams. He masterfully navigates public-private partnerships. SpaceX wins NASA contracts to stay afloat, using the funding to develop capabilities that then dominate the commercial launch market. Tesla uses emissions credit sales to fund early R&D. He turns public policy into rocket fuel. Both Tesla and SpaceX faced literal bankruptcy, Tesla during Model 3 production hell, SpaceX after the third Falcon 9 failure. His personal grit and willingness to pour every last dollar into the companies during these existential crises become legendary, forging an unbreakable cultural identity. He turns necessary infrastructure into new revenue lines. SpaceX's internal rocket tech spawns Starlink, a global satellite internet service. Tesla's battery expertise powers a large-scale energy storage business. The core mission funds and begets new billion-dollar ventures. He instills a permanent, wartime CEO mentality. Complacency is the enemy. Even at massive scale, the ethos remains that of an insurgent startup fighting for survival against impossible odds. This maintains the innovative velocity that most companies lose as they grow. The final step is a perpetual motion machine. The mission attracts brilliant people, they achieve insane goals, which validates the vision, attracting more capital, and talent enabling bigger goals, which further amplifies the mission. The company is no longer just selling products. It is selling a tangible piece of the future, funded by its own accelerating momentum. Decoded, it is not a checklist, but a physics-engineered system. Start with an immutable truth about the future. Work backwards through physics and economics. Build a culture that thrives on impossible problems. Integrate everything. Scale the production, not just the product. And move at a speed that turns your ambition into the world's new baseline.